And we shouldn't touch them with a barge pole. Somebody comes along, wants to shake your hands. What religion are you of? What do you mean? Religion doesn't exist, it's man-made. All right, clear off. Clear off. You clear off, because that is irreligion. Pure religion and undefiled. Even James says, clearly states, because he was contending against those who were denigrating religion simply by saying, I am a Christian, and lived not in any wise like a Christian. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. No picking TVs, no dalliances with the world. We're passing through the world. We should feel ourselves as being pure and divine souls. That's James chapter 1 verse 27. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father. No, says the enemy, religion is made by man. No, religion is made by God. And if you don't understand the first principle, go away. I don't want to know. You come back when you can show me that you are a child of God, because you will infect me, or seek to infect me. But we certainly will not get on, because oil and water does not mix. And I reject you from the outset. And then comes along the, and we all have different opinions, and we should love one another and accept these different opinions. And you say, you brat of hell. One, we shouldn't have opinions. So where are you standing? Are you standing before God? Or are you condemned before God? You tell me. And it's not about opinions. They're worthless. It's about the fundamentals of the faith. And you put a brother away to one side if he's claiming to be a brother, if he's erred from the faith. We tell them, you've erred from the faith. Now you must go away, seek the face of God, study, and correct your way, and then come back. And that rebuke is good. It's honest. It's for the benefit of that soul. And we reason with these souls. And simply as we talk now, we don't get aggressive, we don't get anything. Be simply out of the way. Or if he is getting mad, we then rebuke him, as Paul rebuked Peter. There's a time and a place for everything, and we must be of a mindset to know which tool to pick up to deal with the situation. That's called maturity. That's been in the upper galleries of the temple of God. And the pillars, that the upper galleries were absent of in Ezekiel's picture. Because the upper galleries also represent the pillars of God. The ones that are able for others to lean upon for good instruction and wisdom and understanding. This is the rewards, one of the rewards, many rewards that are given to those that persevere against the flesh and persevere through trials and tribulations, and acknowledge through those trials and tribulations that we are nothing, but God is everything, and the trial and the tribulation is of God, is of the hand of God. For all things are in his lap, and he is the disposer of them all. I'll finally say this, because there's a great deal one can say, a great deal more. When Paul speaks about divisions, that there must be divisions amongst us to show the heresies of some. Now when he talks about divisions and persons coming and making divisions, one of the divisions, all right, that is overlooked is this, and this happens in the world as much as it does in the sacred. Okay? We have a secular world and a sacred world. And both show an example of this. You have a man, or woman in these days, comes along in the sacred and says, I believe in justification by faith, by an act of God alone. Okay? I believe that salvation, therefore, is of the Lord alone, and not by works. And you stand up in a pulpit and preach this. Preach election. Preach tulip. Total depravity. Unmerited favour. Limited atonement. Irresistible grace. Perseverance of the saints. And one side will get up, so-called Calvinist side, okay, it's a loose term, Calvinist side, and go, well done, jolly good show. And then a few Lord's days later, the man gets into the pulpit, or the woman, and starts preaching the heresy of Arminianism. And another part of the audience, because these days it's just simply an audience gathered together, will go, well done, well done. What's the man or woman doing? What is the result of what he's doing? He's causing division. On one side you have the so-called Calvinists. On the other side you've got the heretical Arminians, Jacob Arminius bunch. And he's setting one party against the other. This is causing division. So one party says, oh, he's a Calvinist, and the other says, oh, he's an Arminian. And they're at it. They're at it. The man or woman in the pulpit isn't bringing peace, he's bringing division. Division. Even amongst nominal Christianity. Which shows that he is not born again, elect child of God at that moment in time. And he may never be. And it's the same in the world. Oh, he's a good MP, he's done this, he's done that, he's done the other. And then the other side says, oh no, he's bad because he's done this, that and the other. Oh no, I'm contending he's good because he's done this. I'm contending he's bad because he's done that. No. When it comes to persons in this world, okay, we should take both sides. And by taking both sides, putting them in the balance and weighing them, okay, the good that they've done and the bad that they've done, put them in the scales, weigh them up. Has he done more bad than good? If he's done more bad than good, he's a bad person. And that the good that he's done is by default. However, if the scales declare that he's good over against the bad, then the bad that he's done, again, is because he's a human being. It's the only way. Balancing things up, not taking sides, balancing them up. When it comes to the sacred, it's a different matter, because that beggar in the pulpit is sowing division, and that's deliberate. Deliberate. And there can be no balancing between Arminianism, that of the devil, and so-called Calvinism, that which is expressed in scriptures. There can be no balancing, no meeting point, nothing whatsoever. But again, in life we have to balance up the person. Take the good, take the bad. Where one outweighs the other, then we make a decision. Well, it makes a decision for us, doesn't it, the scales, that that person is either good or they are bad. Let us own a just weight and a just balance. Amen.